previous exchanges.
Both men doing some very good work.
Clottey showing he is a warrior. Some people would have thrown in the towel after hurting their left hand like that.
Nice hook by Clottey. Gets in. Margarito's been more active in these last couple rounds, which is why he's probably winning them, but Clottey is doing some very good work.
The hand speed of Clottey, 2 or 3 unanswered lefts, followed by a right by Joshua Clottey. Again, the warning from Benji Estevez to Clottey, watch the heads. Clottey missing with a wild left. And there's blood now coming from the right ear of Antonio Margarito, which is intriguing because his last fight in Atlantic City against a guy named Andres Lujan, he basically ripped Lujan's ear off in the fight.
A try for a big counter uppercut by Clottey. He's pinning his hopes now on that right ad. Look, there it is. As Margarito comes and bends in. That's now something Clottey will pin his hopes on, that punch.
What a round for Clottey, despite his woes.
Here, the same way. Left and right. Side him with the left and use the right. Eat the chin. It's just rubbing your body like a baby.
Despite his hand issue, Clottey was in the mix in that last round, blasting away with a double left hook and then a straight right hand. And he was able to get some things done against Margarito. Margarito very aggressive during the course of that round, but things like that counter right landing for Clottey. And there's a big punch for Clottey. As Margarito bends in, that counter right is there for Clottey, and he's going to use that punch more and more, Steve, as this fight wears on.
If indeed, Al, this is a legitimate left-hand problem for Clottey, he is putting on a very brave and courageous exhibition.
That was an interesting and a pivotal round in that last round, and who you decided to give it to could go a long way toward deciding this fight if it goes to decision. More activity for Margarito, maybe a few more effective punches for Clottey, but Margarito had himself a good round too. Look at that up, that right counter uppercut. That's Clottey's ticket in this fight, and he knows it. He's a smart fighter. He found it, and he's going to keep using it.
Right uppercut there by Joshua Clottey that stunned Antonio Margarito.
And the reason he can land is Margarito falls in when he throws some of these punches. Clottey's going back to that left hand. Good body work by Margarito. This is a really good welterweight fight.
Here's the press row scoring through 8 rounds. Bernard Fernandez has it even. Clottey ahead on Tim Graham's card by 4 points, and then Jose Sanchez has Margarito ahead by 2.
I have it a draw right now, but I can see how you can have varied scoring. A couple of very close rounds, especially that last round.
Very. There's a left hook that scores to the head by Joshua Clottey.
Clottey's having himself a pretty good round here, and he's landing that right hand with impunity. There's Margarito's uppercut, which he has a good one, as you pointed out, on the inside.
There he tries it again. Now Margarito marching forward. He's got Clottey on the ropes, not where Clottey wants to be. And now he turns Margarito around and holds on.
Margarito squaring himself up to Clottey, but I think the body work of Margarito has tired Joshua Clottey.
Clottey's got to be careful here. He has nowhere to go. And this does not impress the judges. Joshua Clottey in difficulty here in his own corner. He's been down only once in his pro debut.
Boy, he should not be staying in that corner, as you point out.
It's a very dangerous place to be. Unless, once again, he's playing possum.
Comes off the ropes.
He is fighting well off the ropes. Boy, what a gutsy guy, Joshua Clottey. Margarito trying to finish him off, and he is a very good closer.
Margarito smothering his punches a little bit, though. And now let's see. Clottey's going to get through this round.
Again, the attack by Margarito as we head for the bell.
You can?
My heart is paining me.
My hands. Use the right. Use the right. Forget about the left. Forget about it. My hand is, my finger is broken.
Try.
Just use the little left and then the right.
Okay, one more round.
Give me the water. Give me the water.
Okay? Try to hit him with the right hand.
You can hear through our translator, Al-Hassan Adi, that Clottey said, my finger is broken.
You know, his idol is Ike Corte, who he sparred with over many years. His style resembles Corte. It's ironic they're both fighting on the same night. This is a very good textbook effort by Clottey when his hand was working. Now he is so pained with that left hand that he can't do all the things technically he wants to, but showing a lot of grit and determination to hang in there against a murderous puncher. And Margarito's landed some very big shots in this fight.
You look at Margarito's face, he certainly looks like he is not the winner of this fight, no matter how this comes out. His ear bleeding, his face reddening.
Now let's point out that for Margarito, with only that very short time against a round and a half against Manuel Gomez, or less than a round, here he is now well into this fight after having only fought that in a year. Let's give him a lot of credit for being in the condition to throw these many punches, Margarito, and hang in there.
Yeah, he's a warrior too. He's smiling. He's telling Clottey that he's not hurting him. He's a tough kid too.
Clottey's hands are very low on the outside. That's a bad idea for him.
It's also a bad sign. It's a sign of fatigue.
And I don't even think he wants to get hit on that left hand, even to block a punch.
So now Clottey has gone into a running mode.
And that's not what he is. He's not a fancy boxer.
Okay, let's go. Both of you.
Estevez has certainly had his hands full tonight.
You'll recall earlier in this match, the hands of Clottey very high. Now, of course, they're very low.
The heads come together. Clottey lunging in.
Let's go. Time in, no cut. Let's go. Watch your heads, all right? Come on.
I'm amazed.
Touch him up. Fight him clean.
No point deductions.
Let's go. Just keep it clean in there.
There have been a number of warnings for each guy.
This a tough round for Clottey because he's doing something he doesn't really normally do, boxing on the outside. Can't jab effectively because his left hand hurts, although that one got in. So this is a tricky round for Clottey, and Margarito pressuring as he always does. Clottey landed a counter right hand a moment or two ago, but for the most part, it's the Joshua Clottey Invitational track meet in this round.
Clottey has had this problem since the 5th round, and you hear the crowd reaction, but of course they don't know why he's doing this.
No punch in the back of the head. Let it go. Let it go. Let him go now.
It has been a courageous performance by Joshua Clottey, even though he's getting booted.
Move around. Jab a little bit. Don't punch too hard with the left. Punch hard with the right. Walk around. When you get a chance, and throw the right.
Yeah, let the doctor go.
keep going? Do you want to fight? You want to fight? Okay, all right. Hands up.
You want to fight?
No. All right, let's go.
Well, they're asking Clottey if he wants to continue. You saw one of the ringside physicians in there also questioning Clottey. He nods his head positively. He wants to continue.
You know, the game plan now kind of is for them to have him on the outside, power the jab and throw right hand. There's another way to go about this, and that is for him to stay on the inside. Oh, nice hook by Clottey. For him to stay on the inside where he can land that little counter right hand. So, you know, there's two schools of thought at work here, or could be.
What appears to be an extremely close fight.
Whatever happens in this